Hey, good morning. You made it. You're in the legendary Hall H for the first and the best panel of Comic-Con 2017. I am hoping there's some love for Kingsman in the room. Okay. Oscar winner and Harry himself, Colin Firth, ladies and gentlemen. Taron Egerton, ladies and gentlemen. Looking good. The incredible force of nature that is Channing Tatum. The brains of the Statesman organization, Oscar winner Halle Berry. The fabulous Pedro Pascali. Mr. Jeff Bridges. We just saw the opening sequence, which was amazing.
Yeah.
And once again,
Did you enjoy it? That's what we like to hear.
Colin, I'm kind of surprised. I loved the first film. I'm a bit surprised to see you back here in the second film on stage here. Were you surprised when you got the call, or did you know that maybe you were what we call a survivor?
It's all a mystery to me, really. I mean, I'm in the trailer.
Now, you're kind of the head of the Statesman, I guess. What's your code name?
I'm Champagne.
Wow.
But I like to be called Champ.
Now, you play Ginger. Who's Ginger in the Statesman? What's your role?
Ginger, her name is really Ginger Ale. She's a mixer. I'm mixed. That's why they chose me. She is sort of does what Mark Strong does for the Kingsman, Ginger does for the Statesman. So she's kind of the techie, brain, nerdy character of the Statesman.
Yeah, I was in training with some cowboy experts and learned how to use the lasso. The lasso. It's a lasso, right?
A lasso.
I've been having this fight in England for the 4 months I was there shooting this movie. And
Hold on, Pedro,
gunslinging.
hold on. Jeff, you're an authority on all things Western. Lasso or lasso?
We call it a rope.
I mean, it's crazy hard work, but it's such a great atmosphere. Matthew creates a spirit of fun, and you know, it's a dream job. The movie's so cool, and you know, you're working with people like this every day.
I'll just come out and say it. I was like a fan of the first one, and I was begging to be in this movie. And so yeah, and thank God these guys were just a lot of fun.
Jeff, did you get to drink any of the Statesman Reserve in the movie, or did you just put it behind your ears?
I took a shot or two.
Okay, and do you recommend it?
Say what?
Do you recommend it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff.
If you guys want to start the party...
Woo!
Okay, we'll do this.
Great.
And I'll get Matthew Vaughn on the phone, and we can hear from him as well. Let's get him on FaceTime so you can see him. As I said, he's working hard in London editing the movie, but he wanted to say hi to you in person. So, hang on, Halle. Hey. Whoa.
Okay.
Hey. Hey, guys.
I get a pass. I'm passing that to Colin.
Can she drink instead?
Why do I have this much and they have that much is what I want to know.
Chug.
Sexism.
Chug.
Chug that thing.
Okay.
Oh, I can now. Would you
bet
like
you
to see that?
Come on.
Just a little bit.
Kingsman and Fox Films would like to remind you to drink responsibly, not like Halle Berry. Okay? Okay. She's a professional. She can handle it. Okay. I don't want to give a spoiler away here, but we do get to see Channing in a bowler hat in the film. Was that your first time in a British bowler?
Maybe not. No? I might have really liked Clockwork Orange.
You have your own bowler hat at home, Channing?
Maybe. Maybe I like to get a little weird, okay?
Just for those special occasions like anniversaries?
Yeah, exactly. A little cosplay. Well, I can't tell you the most memorable scene in this movie. Nice try, though.
Channing, spoil the movie for everybody.
All of them. They're amazing. Anyone with Halle Berry.
Film opens September 22nd. I hope you had a great panel. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in saying thank you to Dave Gibbons, Jane Goldman, Jeff Bridges, Pedro Pascal, Halle Berry, Channing Tatum, Colin Firth, and Taron Egerton. Have a great convention, everybody. Bye-bye.
We are here at Hall H, promoting Kingsman, The Golden Circle. Having a very good time. Everyone seems to really enjoy the footage, and it's very exciting to be here. I think the footage speaks for itself. I mean, it sounds really arrogant because I'm in it, but I do think it's brilliant, and it's really exciting to see everyone get sort of hyped up about it. I think it just has very distinct personality. Matthew, you know, it's very him. It's his kind of irreverence and provocation, and you know, he likes to surprise you. You know, you loved the first Kingsman movie, or even if you liked it, I mean, you're going to love this. It's got what the first one has, but with a shot of adrenaline.
Channing, it's his fault. Right. He poured it. And I'm a girl that will not say no to a challenge, especially in front of a Comic-Con audience. I couldn't just be a buster, so I had to do it. And I'm slightly struggling to stand right now, but that's okay. It was great. The fans, I love when I come here. The fans are amazing. You know, they're the real fans. They're the true fans. They know so much about the characters in the movies. They love it, and it's nice to come here and be with them and have conversation. It's a classic spy thriller in one way, but there's so much comedy and irreverence and so much in this movie you've never seen before. Matthew Vaughn has really pushed it to a limit. It's fun. The music is a character all in and of itself. Looking at the two worlds, the American world and the British world, how alike we are in our jobs, but how different we are culturally makes for some really good fun. And Julianne Moore is probably one of the best villains I've seen in a very long time, a very long time. They're going to have just an amazing time, and they'll want to see it again, and maybe again. I saw it for the first time 2 nights ago, and I'm like, when can I see it again, everybody?
There was a buzz in the room, a real, palpable electricity in the room. And it's wonderful to sell a movie which sells itself. I'm new to comic book world, and to see this devotion to something, and to see the connection that people find with each other about it, it's really wonderful to be in. It's a little intense at times. It's great to be in that environment. I think Matthew Vaughn is beginning to carve out a genre of his own here. Because he takes from everything. Everything's familiar in one way or another. He's pulling from comic books. He's pulling from Bond. He's pulling from superhero stuff. He's pulling from more serious stuff like the Ipcress file, Harry Palmer, and all that.
The Statesmen are in the booze business. We're distributors and distillers that everyone wants us basically to drink. And so I was just like, all right, bloop, 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 bloop. You're up, Hallie. It just was such a fresh feeling of a movie, you know. And I think a lot of things at that time were a bit redundant and kind of felt the same. For Kingsman to come out and just be so punk rock like it was, it just stood out and it became like a cult love, and I just wanted to be a part of it, period. To be able to like latch into sort of a younger demographic, to be like, oh man, that's what I wish I could do. I live in the streets, like, you know, I would love to be drafted and pulled in and put a tuxedo on and get to drive around and be a badass and save the world. Like, that's, I don't know, I think that's innately like very, I don't know, kamikani.
I think one of the reasons I enjoyed the first one is the surprises. You know, I love that, you know, watching a movie where the filmmakers are kind of ahead of you. You think you've got it figured out, and then there's something from left field that you're not expecting. And Matthew Vaughn, our director, he directed the first one as well. He's a master at that. The first one, the Kingsman, was all about this Secret Service agency, and their front is tailors, you know, the Kingsman, that's the name of their shop. So they're very spiffily dressed. Without giving too much away, they kind of in trouble. They need to go to their American cousins, the statesmen, and that's where my character comes in. You know, all of the Kingsmen, they're named after King Arthur's court. We're named after booze, you know. I'm Champagne. I'd like to be called just Champ. You got Halle Berry, who's new to the series. She is Ginger, short for ginger ale, you know, a mixer.
Yeah, it was really exciting. It was my second time in Hall H. We feel like rock stars. They got to see clips of the movie, really, really good clips of the movie. They got to see our villainess, Julianne Moore. Taryn go toe-to-toe with Channing Tatum. Just get them really pumped up, salivating, crazy for more. I think it worked. Nice. You're like, give me more! We're just going to have a blast. They're gonna have more fun than they had with the first one, and they had a great time with the first one. I think that Matthew Vaughn, as a director, is an artist as far as entertainment is concerned. He'll take the popcorn movie and sprinkle a little crack onto it, and give you a real good time. I would say it's the perfect venue because it's the real fans, you know? It's the most gratifying thing to come here with a project and get to, you know, make contact with the people that are supporting the project that you're a part of, and they're there to love it, and we're there to love them back.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you. Good.
We're good.
No, it's insane. You did last night. Yes.
Hey, Vali here. Okay, so a lot goes on behind the scenes while making a movie, and sometimes things get out of hand. While filming Rocky IV, Dolph Lundgren punched Stallone's chest so hard his heart slammed against his breastbone, causing it to swell, and his blood pressure shot to over 200. Filming was halted as Stallone was flown into intensive care for 8 days. Also, during the filming of Resident Evil Retribution, a platform collapsed, 16 people were injured, and the EMTs had a difficult time distinguishing actual injuries from the special effects. Okay, so if you want to watch more videos like these, hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you receive the videos the moment they are online. Bye bye!